Hey, what's going on, everyone? Ed over at South Shore Region Mortgage, and I am with...
Natalia Bucket with Haven Realty.
And we're here to talk to you about a couple different things. So it's not the market update. It's not the, oh, here's where mortgage rates are, or this is how the housing is looking right now. We're actually talking about something very important that goes overlooked when you buy a house. And it's, after I buy this house, or this townhouse, or this condo, whatever it may be, how do I convert it into a home? That's where you come into play.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well, few steps to getting from that construction clean, whether it's a construction crew or somebody just selling their home, they're only required to get you to broom clean level.
Yeah.
So the first thing you want to do is get rid of the feeling of all those people, whether it's construction people or the people that lived there before, their smells, their vibes. Yeah. You don't want that feeling like you're walking through someone else's house. So the first thing you want to do is, this is where I suggest splurging on a deep clean.
Makes sense.
Because you're not going to, you're going to use up a lot of energy really getting it every dust and everything from other people out,
like carpets,
before
walls,
everything.
all that stuff.
And
yeah.
It attracts all the smells and years of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's brand new, it's a lot of construction dust, a lot of people coming in and out. So you want to get rid of all of that, and a deep clean is a nice way to do that. And not using up all your energy is a great way to do that. If you hire somebody,
Mm-hmm.
give a little love to a local business person.
Yep.
And then finally, I love to clear the space, like energetically. So, for Christians, they like say in the name of Jesus and they set their prayer. Catholics get a priest. I love sage, Palo Santo. You walk through and you set your intentions. And while you're just clearing the air, and it smells so good. So I like to say, may anyone that walks into my home feel the love and the peace that is here, and may they come bearing that same peace of love.
Amazing.
And I do that once a week when I clean, but you definitely want to do it at least in the beginning,
Yep.
because we don't always live a peaceful life. Sometimes
Absolutely.
you got to clear it out.
Absolutely.
And next, you want to think about showcasing the things that you really love
Mm-hmm.
in your home. I think one thing we forget is that a home can be our biggest asset in living our best and fullest life.
Yeah.
And if you fill it up with stuff, you're going to feel overwhelmed and lost, like so many people do. And then they end up hiring me as an organizer to help unbury the life they really want that's buried in all their stuff.
It could be like clutter, and so the one thing, and I'm going to chime in real quick, is we all have the hustle and bustle of work every single day.
Right.
Especially in our industry, we're working nights, we're working weekends, and this and that. So when you get a chance to go home, you want that, you want the shoulders to be able to come down.
Yes.
You want the relaxation.
Yes.
You want to be able to enjoy. I've got a couple rooms in my house that are that's like my favorite room.
Yeah.
This is my favorite room. You want to be
Yeah.
able to enjoy not only time with your family, but you also want to enjoy the calmness or the relaxation of the house.
Yeah, well, your home can help you to feel however it is you want to feel. So you want your home to get you out the door easily, so you're not stressing. So you want everything to be clear, organized, whether it's your closet, your morning routine. And when you come back home at night, you want to feel relaxed and you want to let it bring your nerves down.
Totally.
And it can do all of those things. And so creating an organizational system for yourself based around your natural movements in the house is key. There's no one catch-all. You're not gonna, there's no bullet points on, do these steps and your house will be organized. You have to think about how you want to live your life with ease, and what that means. It's personal to you, will be different for everyone.
Yeah, 100%.
And the most important thing is making, like you said, you want your home to make you feel really good. Your home can be such an asset in fueling your fire. Like, what lights you up as a Christmas tree as a person? Like, what makes you feel
I love it.
super good? And if you don't set space in your home aside for this, it won't happen, because
Yeah.
life and kids and business and then you don't feel as much like you, and then you're looking back at your youth with nostalgia. It's there's no reason to feel that way.
Yeah.
You take a little bit of space. That means don't leave the guitar in the case in the back of a closet. You're never gonna have the time to pull it out. We have to overcome so many hurdles to get to the things that we love, and it's always on the bottom of the pile. But we feel so good even if we give 5 minutes to it.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a lot of space, hang the guitar on the wall. If you love, creative things, have a cup of your colored pencils or markers or something on your desk. So
grab.
You can you got to make it really easy for yourself to do the things that you really, really love. So you can feel fed, like those, you're giving so much energy all day, but what feeds you? What fuels you? And your home can give you that too.
Yeah, and I love that you say that, because you have the work-life balance of work, but then you also have like family and everything like that. But everybody has hobbies, whether it doesn't matter whether it's traveling, whether it's photography, whether it's arts, or whether it's music. There needs to be something to fuel that, because you can blink. So I don't know about you, but like ever since like the COVID lockdowns happened, from 2020, and we look at it now, that was 3 years ago.
I know.
How
it's
is that
crazy.
Yeah, so it's crazy that 3 years happened, and like I would be willing to bet that the majority of people that watch this can be like, yeah, wow, 3 years, it's been insane, and it went by like that.
Yes.
What have you worked on? What have you worked on you? Have you done your hobbies?
Yeah.
What happens to the people that bought within that 3 years? Are they fully unpacked yet?
Right.
Seeing boxes everywhere. So I don't know about you, but like having boxes and that clutter, like coming home, I'm like, oh my gosh, like,
it's
I can't.
This stuff. It's like literally this weight. That's absolutely.
So this is awesome. This is awesome. Is there anything else you recommend?
Yeah. So the final point I just recommend is think about having things that bring life into your home. Once you get to that decorating phase, once you've cleared out of the other people's energy, you've figured out how systems of organization, you showcase the things you really love the most, you've incorporated a place for your passions. Finally, the finishing touch, it's like the sprinkle on the cupcake, bring in the decorative elements that are alive. Plants, paintings, things that are made by an artist. And there's so many artists around here. You can be a patron of the arts on much less money than you think that you can be. There's so many artists that are living and working that.
So we don't need a Picasso.
You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on the painting. The artists sell works for not much more than you buy the thing at the Home Goods.
Or a reprint or something, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can have the real thing.
Yes. And there's so much life force that gets put into that, and that will really just add so much more than this like dead thing that's just hanging on the wall.
So what we did is we actually added. So Costco had these like kind of like some like palm trees, like they're like we grabbed a couple of those, and then a kick that I've been on lately. So I'm not a green thumb by any means, but snake plants, like
they're impossible to kill.
They're so
and they
cool.
clean the air.
Yes,
they're amazing, and they look so cool.
They look awesome.
They're
I like
fantastic.
This straight up. I love the grains or the designs. Very, very cool.
And with a few simple tips, like that. There are plants that are very hard to kill. A few easy things. It doesn't have to be a ton. You don't want to look like a crazy plant person, which I have to scale back. Another plant. No more plants. But it's not that hard, and they make the air cleaner. Yes. They feel really good. Feel like you're on vacation.
Good vibes. Yep. 100%. That is awesome, and this is why we wanted to come with you today, is because there's so many videos out there, market updates, and how do I become rich with real estate? How do I do this and how do I do that? And don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place for those videos. There really, really are. But one of the things that gets overlooked is when you really buy that property, how do you turn it into a home that you can make the memories in, that you can raise a family in, that even if you don't have a family and it's just you, that really create that that escape where it's like, this is my house.
It's the setting for your life. Your most important moments are going to happen in your home. And you get to control every single element in that space.
And most people think that we don't. Most people think that we can't control it, but we do. We can control it.
That is the one space you can control. That is your domain.
Yeah, the part of our lives.
Even if it's an apartment that you don't own, there's so many elements you can still control.
That is amazing. So if anybody wants to get a hold of you, how can they reach you?
Yeah, so my email address, natalia.rafalo@gmail. My website, nataliarafalo.com.
And if somebody wants to call you?
630-863-3945.
Awesome.
Myself.
I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate this. This is a great video. I cannot wait to get this out. Ed over at South Shore Region Mortgage. You need me, you can reach out 219-301-1220. And then you can also reach out to Natalia. Not only can she find you that house, but she can actually turn that house into a home for you. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.